Hi friends, my name is Bipin R Pandit. I work for the Advertising Club as the Chief Operating Officer, and I am in the employment of that club for the past 28 years. I have had the proud privilege of working with the legendary Dr. Bhaskar Das for 25 years out of these 28 years, and that too very, very closely. He he assumed and performed different roles at the ad club. In fact, the only person who was chosen as the president for 4 years in succession, the only president out of my 13 presidents and even the ones that I have known in those good old days before I joined the ad club, is the only uh, president who got chosen for 4 years. But then again, he performed various roles as a secretary, as a treasurer, joint secretary, vice president, and of course, managing committee member. In this 25 years, what I can say about Bhaskar Das is, leave aside me, the entire industry as a whole has benefited from his experience, his knowledge. And since I worked very closely with him, I found that it is not about management, it is not about the industry, marketing, media, of which he is a master, but let it be politics, let it be films, let it be acting, let it be singing, let it be anything. The man has a viewpoint and it has rationale, and he has rationale. There is logic. And I, for one, enjoyed a lot because whenever both of us came together, besides work, he's a very humorous person, so he could crack some lovely jokes also. But what I really looked forward is just to keep quiet and listen to him. And when you listen to Bhaskar Das, you'll come across words that you have not heard hitherto. Like one very senior creative director told me that Bhaskar Das uses this word gravitas. So even I started using this word. You should read his letters also, written communication. Brilliant, absolutely. Learnings everywhere. I traveled with him abroad for at least 10 ad Asias. And what a wonderful experience it was. I've heard him one at Singapore, where he was a panelist. And the viewpoints is, whatever he said stood out. He will say something that stands out. Once he told me that, Bipin, if the choice is between respect and love, whether I would love to be respected, or I would be liking it more if I am loved. He said, I would go for the latter. Because respect has reverential fear. Even Richards जैसा 6 month. And love is unconditional. दिल से. He also told me that there are very many people whom you come across who talk about themselves constantly. They want to talk about their achievements and how great I am. And they don't discuss anybody else. So he said for such people that, Bipin, look at a flower. Flower has fragrance. Kudrat ne diya usse fragrance. It does not shout, ki, come close to me and meri khushboo le lo. It will spread. So if you have substance, people will come to know about it. Very well said. एंड भास्कर दा ये सिचुएशन पे एक शेर मेरे पास है जो बिल्कुल सादिक आता है कि दौरे नवाजिश है नई दुनिया के कि चुटकी में कागज के फूल भी महक जाते हैं। अगर चाहत है असली हीरे की तो मुझे अंधेरे में आके मिल, अरे धूप में तो कांच के टुकड़े भी चमक जाते हैं। भास्कर दा, योर name is Bhaskar. That means that is the name of Sun Lord, Lord Sun, who is the finest example of giving that you can learn from your day-to-day life. And I think you have done a lot of justice to your name, because everybody has learned from you. I have had the privilege of moving around with you to various companies for various ad club projects, and everywhere, wherever we have gone together, there are so many people, youngsters, seniors who come and meet you, and they want to thank you that Bhaskar da, in that year I was with you and I learned a lot from you. Thank you for everything. And I've heard this time and again in various companies, not essentially Times of India. And at this rate, I would say your popularity is no less than Shah Rukh Khan's. And I have not seen you blow your top, shout. You will convey your viewpoint in a very dignified and a decent manner. Your composure is always there. And I do say that a true leader has two outstanding qualities, and that is decision making and composure. गुस्सा विस्सा करने वाले, चिल्लम चिल्ली करने वाले तो बहुत हैं. But the man worthwhile is a man who can smile when everything goes dead wrong. And that is also one quality that most of us have learned. And I'll be always thankful to you, Bhaskar, for whatever you have done for that club. Amazing. I mean, you have shouldered various responsibilities and delivered in style. I can cite the example of Goa Fest also, and marquees, FEs, MVs, whatever has happened, Solus for that matter, you contributed a lot. Ad Asia, the landmark Ad Asia 2003 at Jaipur, had solid contribution from you. Nobody can forget. And then the recent Mad Quiz, when you were not keeping well, but your commitment, your passion stands out, absolutely. And that single-mindedness and to deliver things in style and with excellence has been the hallmark of your personality. Whatever you take up, you want to do it in style, Bhaskar, including your holy parties, which I attended at Dome. So whatever you do, you will always do it well. And in the bargain, whosoever is working with you will learn a lot. This sheer enrichment, this sheer spirit, the sheer commitment and passion is something that stands out. Your communication skills, your knowledge, you're like a mobile management university. Absolutely, there's no doubt about it. And second to none when it comes to that. The contribution that you have made as a professor also, as a visiting faculty to various colleges and being there, in fact, and helping students, imparting your knowledge, I think, and your ability to learn even at this age and do your PhDs, doctorate and all, I mean, speaks volumes about you, Bhaskar. I want to thank you for whatever you have taught me, whatever you have imparted in me, and believe me that silently I observe you and I have learned a lot from you. Thank you very much, Bhaskar. Big salute.